Yo, yeah. So I'm gonna call this video, you know, why, why black women want white men. You know, why black women want white men. And in order to figure out why black women want white men, we're gonna have to examine the white woman. We're gonna have to examine her. You know, because you got to think about the fact that white women, black women want to be white women. I mean, for the most part, not all of them, but black women want to be white women. I don't know if they necessarily want to be white women, but they they're willing to conform. They're obsessed with the white woman. They're more obsessed with white women than black men are. They try to say black men are obsessed with white women, but they're more obsessed with white women than we are. We might have sex with them or whatever, but we ain't trying to dress up like white boys and straighten our fucking hair out so we can fucking attract motherfucking white women. Black men ain't doing all that fuck shit. I mean, some brothers are gonna tear that ass up though, but ultimately you have to examine this white female, man. The white woman is 10 times smarter than the white man. You got to understand this shit, man. White women are fucking 10 times fucking smarter than white men are. You got to think about the white woman. This white woman, she's she's a creature, man. At least this new modern white woman, man. This modern white woman, boy, you got to think about her ability to make a man do the shit that he does. See, men only do shit, men do shit out of survival, or they do it for some woman. And black men do this shit too. They'll start off doing shit out of survival, then end up doing the shit for some woman. Like, they'll sell some drugs because they're hungry and starving, or they want money so they can impress some female. But you got to think about the ability of white women to make white men do the shit that they do, man. This bitch has an ability that is fucking amazing, man. If a woman could make a motherfucker go out there, and rob, steal, and pillage the fucking planet, man, you gotta tip your hat to that bitch, man. She has had her fucking foot on the white man's dome piece forever. She has been controlling and manipulating him on a fucking massive scale. The level of manipulation that the white woman is capable of. You gotta even think about, as a black man, see, white women are fucking 10 times smarter than black women, man. 10 times smarter. Cause the white woman knows when to fucking fall back and when to speak up. Simple as that. She knows when to fall back and she knows when to speak up. Black women, on the other hand, don't know how to shut the fuck up, for the most part. Most black women can't. I mean, even when it's for her own good, she can't even shut up when it's for her own good. She see the hammer about to come down on her fucking forehead, but she still can't shut up. She can't even do the shit she can't even do what she has to do for the betterment of her children. and the betterment of her community and society. She refuses to do that shit. You know, and don't let these black women fool you, man. Because what they're going to say is, you know, they like to make these blanket statements about black men, which is why I go ahead and make blanket statements about them for the most part. You know, they're going to tell you that black men are so dysfunctional that, you know, I didn't have any choice but to be with this one kind of black man. And this is a fallacy. This is a fallacy. You know, you got to remember that environment plays a role in a lot of these women's mating choices. You know, they've decided to be with a certain man because of, you know, based on environment. They were living in a certain environment, you know, and these were the only men that were around, you know, and they didn't go outside of their environment to try to look and see if there were any other black men, or they basically conceded. They basically said, well, you know, if there are good black men in those other communities, you know what, he's probably not going to want to get with me anyway, so I'm just going to deal with the black men that are available to me. So do not allow these women to tell you that, you know, all black men ain't shit, because that's what they're going to do. And this is how they scapegoat. This is how they scapegoat their bad behavior, you know, or their bad choices in men. They're going to scapegoat the fuck out of you, black man, and you cannot allow that shit to happen. Do not allow these women to make any excuses. You know, that was a side note. But back to Becky. See, Becky is a smart motherfucker, boy. Becky is so intelligent, man. She's 10 times better. I mean, we know what women are. We know women are the weaker vessel. We know women are not physically stronger than men. So in order to get their way in the world, they have to manipulate. Now look at the black woman. How does she manipulate? You know, she dresses like a complete and total whore, because she sees that brothers are waking up left and right. But unlike Becky, see, Becky, you know, all Becky does is Becky knows when to shut the fuck up, and she knows when to talk. She is a master at knowing when to shut up and knowing when to fucking open up her mouth. This is why she can get all kinds of shit done in her community. Look at the white community. The white community is not about white men. The white community is about white women, man. Don't get that shit twisted. Has shit to do with white men. If you think white men are running shit, you're fucking outside your fucking mind. White men ain't running shit. White women run that shit. See, because they're the ones who have to give birth to little white boys, and they know this shit. They know they have to give birth to these white children, and they know that's the Achilles fucking heel. But you know, when it comes to white men, but in order, you know, Becky can get shit done. Becky can get shit done because Becky knows all she got to do is, you know, keep her weight in order. Keep her weight in order. She, you know, she looks somehow, you know, cute, semi-decent. She can keep her weight in order. You know what I mean? She can attract a decent man. You know, a woman's gonna attract the best man they can based on the looks that they have. You know, if a woman is somewhat cute, she's gonna attract a decent man. But if she's fine as hell, she's going to attract even better white man. You know, and they have got their inside game is way fucking harder than the black woman's game. You know, the game, the black woman has a fucking problem that she puts all her shit on Front Street for everybody to see the shit. Every black man could see her fucking ass coming from a mile away, and they fucking avoid her ass like the plague. Soon as she opens up her mouth, she gives off an aura of fucking negativity that repels any sensible man away from her ass. You know, and then when she's trying to be sensible, it's so many black women. I mean, when there is a sensible black woman out there, you know, it's hard. It's gonna be hard for you to get with her, or it's gonna be hard for her to get a good man, because there's an overabundance of fucking black women who are fucking ridiculous with it. You know, so like I said, Becky runs the white community, man. Don't get it twisted. White men have allowed their women to motherfucking tell them what to do and dictate to them all kinds of ways, and they have gone out into the fucking world and fucking raped, pillaged, robbed, stealed. They've done that shit for their families, aka Becky. You know, and you got to think about how smart must that white bitch be to get shit done. That her man would be willing to go out there and do the type of fucking atrocities that they do, to commit the kinds of atrocities that they have committed. You know, Becky has to be smarter than a motherfucker. She's either smart as fuck or she's the stupidest bitch on the planet. And I'm gonna go with she's smart. She's smarter than a bitch. See, and black women haven't figured this shit out yet. They haven't figured out how to shut the fuck up when it's time to shut up, and speak up when it's time to speak up. You know, they gotta speak up in every single situation. Whenever there's an opportunity to speak up, the black woman is gonna have to fucking put her 2 cents in something. She's gonna have to make her opinion known when ain't nobody even talking to her about anything. You know, I'm talking about the average black woman. I'm not talking about all black women. That's just a disclaimer. But, you know, this is why, you know, this is the real reason why black women, well, this is my opinion, but in my opinion, this is why black women want white men. Because they see how white men do. They see how Becky can fucking manipulate white men and have white men put her ass up on the pedestal and all this other shit. You know what I mean? And how Becky is, I mean, white men have put Becky all up in the magazine while putting fat, ugly, nasty black women all up in the magazine. And now the black woman has set her sights on Tom. They've set their sights on Tom because, you know, they can't get black men to do the shit that white men do. They haven't figured out when to shut the fuck up and when to speak. And Tom, I mean, so they think that they're going to get with white men. You know, they think they're going to go over there and get with white men in droves. You know, I mean, shit, this shit is insane. I welcome them to do that shit, by the way. I wish that white men will accept them. I wish that white men, please accept these fucking swirlers. Take them, okay? If you're, take these swirlers, man. Please take these swirlers. I mean, shit, it don't matter. I mean, like I said, it don't matter one bit. Don't matter one bit. I wish white men would take these swirlers. You know, that would call for us black men to put our protocols in place, though. You know what I mean? There's protocols for us black men. You know, but you know, the black woman actually wishes that she could be like Becky, that she could manipulate motherfuckers in the manner that Becky does. You know, she wants to be exactly like Becky. She wants to do the same thing. See, she thinks if she gets with a white man, she's gonna be like Becky, try to be like Becky as much as possible, And then the white man, like the good little bitch he is, they're gonna fucking go out there and do her fucking bidding. Just like they've done for forever on this planet. Allow their fucking women to fucking manipulate the fuck out of them and fucking cause them to commit all kinds of rape, murder, and atrocities upon the planet and other people and other races of men and black people and black men and the original man. Okay? I don't care how you want to put it. So really, that's all I really gotta say, brothers. Please let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. And on that note, I wanna say peace. Get on the 5 steps. Adopt the moral code.